Prison safety is community safety. And so if we have prisons that are unsafe, where both incarcerated people and staff feel unsafe, that bleeds out into the community.
We're seeing a series of crises all layered on top of each other. So we have a recruitment and retention crisis on the workforce side. We have challenges with the incarcerated population and overcrowding. And when you bring those crises together, you find environments that are dangerous for everyone involved.
When individuals are locked in cells for longer periods of time, when tensions run high, they're not able to effectively engage in rehabilitative programming. All of that contributes to a more tense environment. That environment can give rise to violence, and that in itself impacts the number of staff who come to work, creating a self-replicating problem.
The suicide rate is higher amongst correctional officers than the general population as well. The PTSD rates are higher, and job satisfaction is very, very low.
For our communities, I think it means the system is not living up to the promise of what it's supposed to be doing.
One of the fundamental challenges in corrections is no two systems are the same. But we can use the opportunity to do causal research to better understand what factors drive change.
We represent 4% of the total population in the world, but we have 16% of the incarcerated people in the world. We understudy this system that is really a massive part of our society. But if we don't research it, we don't know how to move forward.
Evidence-based research is everything. I mean, any of us can guess at what the solution would be. But when you sit down and you learn from that first-person experience, that creates the evidence-based, research that helps drive the solutions.
Safer Prisons, Safer Communities is a campaign that was launched by the forging of two groups that seemed like unlikely allies. One is One Voice United, which represents correctional officers and staff who work in the prisons. The other is FAM, which is a group that is a sentencing reform organization, but is made up of families who have loved ones who are incarcerated.
The best ideas come out of bringing together practitioners, frontline workers, people who have been impacted by this broader system, as well as researchers.
Little Scandinavia is a research project that Drexel University, AV, and the PA Department of Corrections partnered with to try to take the Norwegian model and bring it to the US.
And what that project tries to do is import and adapt Scandinavian principles of humanity and dignity to better their correctional environment for staff and incarcerated people.
Community-based corrections is something new, and it's something that's it's gonna catch fire because it works. In 3 years, I've only had to respond to that housing unit one time for an assault or a fight, and by the time my staff went there, it was over. And when inmates or incarcerated folks stop conflict themselves, it makes my job better, my job safer, and it makes my staff job better and safer.
This prison crisis is caused by the neglect of leaders of both political parties, and neither party has a monopoly on solutions. So we're hopeful that with this campaign, we can bring both sides together to find evidence-based solutions that everyone can support, because everyone wants to be safe.
Change looks like people understanding that humanity should be above all things, that even though an individual made some very bad decisions, that they still should be treated like human beings, that our system has taken to warehousing and not rehabilitating.
If we get this right, we protect the people who walk into these facilities every day and the people who someday walk out.